I was just rocking out to get back into the mood. Haven't played this in a while, but you probably don't know that because the illusion of uploading schedules. Anyway, we left off a couple... there's texts after this, but you know what? You can win. This is where I feel comfortable. Ah, it's flying! It's really flying! Wait, did I say it right? It really is flying. Whoops, no, whatever, close enough. Hey, Akatori! How do you look like it's flying? Ah, I can see! I'm sorry. This makes me just want to live my life. It's so easy! The wings that we made are flying! Wow! So that's what it looks like when it's flying! I can think all emotional! Oh, the roll's coming down, we better go and retrieve it! Oh, this is a new verse. It looks like Fonoi! Ready for the pause? Oh my god, the bass drum! We really are flying! This is awesome! Don't look down, it's scary! You don't need to look down, please keep looking straight ahead. I like how I'm tuning her now. Roger that. Oh yeah, look. It's that place that I haven't been to, and that other place I haven't been to, and that, wait, I think I've been there because that's a school, but there's all these other places. This is actually well appreciated. That there's actually a town and not just a few things. I like it. I checked the ground in place of Amane. We're about 300 meters above the ground. Oh, Aegea's going to get the tow rope. The tow rope, in other words, the rope coming out from the winch was attached to the bottom of the aircraft by a hook. The hook can be attached any time from the cockpit, and this is usually done just before the glider reaches the point above the winch. Even if there is a problem with the controls for detaching it, once the glider goes past the point of being directly above the winch and is pulled from behind it, it automatically releases. I'm having a hard time talking over these lyrics, but it's just gotten to the guitar song. Once it's released, a small parachute is open, and it falls slowly back to the ground. If it's not attached, it can cause a terrible accident. So we must check to see if it has been released. As I sat in the back seat, I enjoyed the view from 300 meters above the ground. We're overlooking the city. I could see the roof of Flying Fish Manor, yes, like an eye, somewhere, which was quite close to the runway. I could also see Aegea's house, which looked tiny. Ah, it's the school. Wow, I'm really flying. Thanks. It's taken this long to get it through your head. Can you stop saying we're flying, we're flying? It makes me feel really aware of it. Oh, I'm sorry. I hold my tongue and enjoy my first flight. When I saw the glider flying from below, it looked like it was really carefree as it flew, but once you actually ride it, it really does feel carefree after all. However, hearing the rushing sound of the wind and the feeling that the wind resistance goes right into my body are things that you don't get from the simulator. Those things are the forces that keep the glider, which has no thrust, in the air. Even when the aircraft moves down slowly, it doesn't feel like it's falling as it flies leisurely through the wind. These wings are great! Oh, that wasn't even a Mane. What's that? The stability is outstanding. They really are different to the ones that I made. It's all thanks to those guys. Yeah, when we get back, let's give them lots of hugs. Turning. Oh my god. She said as she tilts the yoke to the right. Still don't know if I'm saying that right. The aircraft leans to the right all of a sudden. Whoa! Ah! Mane returns the yoke to its original position and corrects the aircraft which had been banked too far, but... Oh crap, we're going down! Ah! She moves it too much and then it banks to the left. Amane, what are you doing? This far! Oh my god. I wonder what they're doing up there. They're not testing the main wings. Even so, it That doesn't look so good. Come on, AD, read me. Oh god. Come on, AD, read me. I don't know why this is making me fun and making me laugh. We received the transmission from Captain Kotori of the SS Dick. Yeah, it's shaking about. Are you okay? Oh, maybe not. Amane, calm down. Since a few moments earlier, Amane, who had tried to level with the aircraft, leaned too far and then back again and over and over. The arrows are too sensitive. Alright, it's your turn. Okay, Amane, I'm taking over, bitch. I'll leave it to you. Might look over the controls. Is this how fast we're going? Because we're not going at all. In her place, I take the controls from the back seat. Double-seater gliders have completely the same controls in both the front and the back. Just like I did in the simulator. I'm returning it using the yoke to control the elevator and the elevator, as well as the pedals to control the runner. I tilt the yoke to the right and the aircraft banks. You really only need to move the yoke back to the middle after banking, but in this case it needs to be moved a little in the opposite direction. So this is counter steer. Wait. Yes. I get it! What's up, Aoi? The reaction of the elevator is too sensitive, but it's okay, this won't be a problem. When I say that, the reaction of the ailerons is too sensitive, I mean that if I just move the yoke a little, the ailerons move more than usual, which causes the aircraft to lean too far. They're misangled. If Amane, who is really clumsy, were to use the controls like this, it would be a bit dangerous. Are they okay? They're fine. If the worst happens, they can always fall into the lake. Hey, that's not gonna happen, is it? It's better than falling to the ground. Oh, they're straightened out. They're straightened it out. Seems like we're level again. Are you alright, Aoi? Yeah, something like that's no problem, because I'm the best. It's a little hard to maneuver, but it should be fine once I get used to it. Okay, I'll pilot for a while. Yes, please. For now, I'll just fly once around the runway. I slowly turn the aircraft and make it turn around above Kotori and Gia. From above, I can see them both waving. Yes, so can I. Somewhere around here. I wonder if Anshan is watching us too. Wherever he is. I can just make out the roof of Anshan's factory from here. Yeah, same here. I took a little more and now we're above the lake. Shall we go to the other side of the lake? Today the airflow is stable, but it looks like it might be difficult to find any vertical drops. If we can't ride the vertical drops, we can't rise the altitude. Even though we call it flying, in actuality the glider is continually falling slowly, so if there are no vertical drops, we have to land at some point. But with these wings, we might be able to do it. Roger that. If it looks bad, we'll turn around and come back. Oh my gosh. The silence of flying. Where are they going? Looks like they're heading to Windmill Hill. Will they be able to... Oh god! Will they be able to get there? I don't know! The glider proceeded to fly across the lake. The altitude was gradually dropping, but we were alright for the time being. I'll be watching the instruments. Thank you. I learned how to read the instruments with the simulator, but I'm still not used to it. We just flew straight forward, and after a short time, the other side of the lake came into view. Oh my god, it's weird up again. There, we saw the gentle slopes of the hills and the windmills lying on top of the bills. Today, the wind is quite weak, So they weren't really turning that much. Oh god, what is her voice? Where? See over there! It's coming this way! It's a plane, isn't it? Oh yeah, you're right. You've always had good eyesight. But it's flying awfully low. Doesn't look very fast either. Girl A and girl B. More like girl bitch! From over there, we saw you flying for the first time, Amane. Oh, back then, huh? That was the day I came back to this town. The day it all began. That time, Katoria was waving her hand at the glider. Did you see her? No, I wouldn't have been able to see something like that. On that day, the airflow was really good but strong, and I didn't feel very comfortable with it. No. What happens if we turn this AV? Oh my god, we're about to hit a windmill. Okay, we just got... Oh god, my nose. While we were speaking, I read that as spanking first. While we were speaking, we had crossed the lake, and we're now above the windmills. Looks like we're pretty level. Just like Amani did on that day, we slowly turned above the hill. It felt really strange to look down at the giant windmills from above. It does look very thrilling. What a strange aircraft. Is that a glider by any chance? A glider? Yes, maybe. A glider! It's like those dolly. Looks like it would feel nice. If it had an engine, it could fly even faster. I wonder why it doesn't have one. Yep, go bitch. Come on, hey. Oh wait, we're losing a lot of altitude. We're losing a lot of altitude. Roger, head him back. We can't stay here for long. We need to go back across the lake while we still have enough altitude. As we turn back towards the direction of the other side of the lake. I look at the exact same thing as before. I could see people on top of the hill. There are two of them. They must be girls. My girl sense is tingling. It seemed like they were looking up at us. They're like gliders, the same as Katori. The girls? While making that up in my head, I leave Windmill Hill behind me. It's gone! It's just floating. Seems quite unreliable. Yeah, but... it felt like it was flying. Oh, they're back! It's pretty low, isn't it? Looks like they're going to land. Come in, Ahoy! Can you hear me? It's Captain Najia. Loud and clear, bitch. Now commencing landing. Roger, but when they say land... well then, I'll return to the... Roger that! Nodding nervously, Amane grips the yoke. It's said that landing is the most common time for glider accidents to occur. Because it's going from flying to being in contact with the ground. One mistake can mean it's very easy to suffer some kind of physical damage. Like death. The landing is difficult. And when you push the yoke forward to lower the altitude, the speed can increase. If you're traveling too fast, there will be a large impact when landing, and you won't be able to stop after landing. It's possible when landing to go past the end of the runway and collide with something while landing. That's why you need to lower the altitude while keeping the speed as low as possible. Oh god. For that reason, the main wings of the gliders are equipped with several types of lift-reducing apparatus. By reducing lift, the altitude can be reduced without increasing the speed. Even though a glider is quite simply built, there are several different devices equipped for taking off and landing. Oh, they're all the way down! I'd rather ride just like that! Oh my god. Oh my god. Watch out, watch out, watch out! Ah! Amani, in a way that could almost be described as a rough landing, almost, starts down on the ground in a way that felt like we were falling. The glider, returning to Earth, ran along for a few meters before the wheel brake stopped it. Welcome back! As we opened the canopy, Aegea thrusts her face inside. Okay. We made it. Taking off the seatbelt, I clamber out of the narrow cockpit. Amani, are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. Amani slowly takes off her seatbelt. I get out first and help Amani get out too. It's been a while. Well, about 10 minutes. But I strangely missed being able to put my feet on the ground. How was it? Katori, arriving a little later than Aegea because of her stupid wheelchair, rushes ahead and starts firing questions at us. Well, how should I put it? Oh god, it's gonna be like one of those, it was awesome, yep. It was awesome! It felt totally incredible. No other impressions came to mind. I thought it would be. How long were we flying for? About 15 minutes. Hey, did you get above what you got of it? Did you go above Windmill Hill? Yeah, just for a little while. I got a pretty good look at it. Sounds great! Got the work, Amani! Aegea passes some mineral water to Amani, the mineralist of waters. The cockpit, that was continually being hit with direct sunshine, was unbearably hot and sad. Thanks! How about the main wings? They glided through the air much more smoothly than before. It felt really good. Alright. But partway through, it started to wobble, didn't it? Yeah, the aerial ones were too twitchy. We need to adjust them slightly. Were there any other problems? Let me see. God, the skirts are so small. While Katori and I were overwhelmed with excitement, beside us, Aegea and Amani were talking about it in a very matter-of-fact manner. Was it matter or manner? A matter-of-fact matter. I need to fly it a bit more to be sure, but I think that's about it for now. Understood. Well then, shall we just Aegea enthusiastic goes over to get the tools. What are you doing? Come and help you guys. Let's fly it as much as possible today. This test has only just started. Oh god, we're up in the air again. Then we did a few more tests. The main objective for today was to test the main wings that had just been completed and check the repaired instruments. Also to give me a flight training. Thanks to the work I'd put into the simulator, I was able to control it from the very beginning. I only realised that for flying the real thing, but the simulator that Amani had made gives us a rare, pretty realistic feeling of flying. I have to say, that's what I'd expect from her. After adjusting the air layers, I practiced takeoff and landing and was able to use the basic maneuvers. As I came back from the 5th flight, Aegea came over to us. I don't recognize this music, but I've probably heard it before. Good work! I groaned as I opened the canopy. Ugh, it's so hot! Oops. Here, have some water! Some mineral water! It looks like you want to fly in this season. Water is indispensable. You've really gotten used to it, haven't you? Yeah, my booty is used to being in the cockpit now. When you turned just now, it was beautiful. Also, when you landed, it was smoother than when Amani did it, because she's dumb. Always improving quickly. Amani speaks in a way that is hard to interpret whether she's pleased or if she's sulking. It would appear that she still has a complex about her clumsiness. I'm feeling quite worn out. I'm gonna take a little break. Getting back on the ground, my legs are a little unsteady. Rather than actually being tired, being in the air for so long has messed up my sense of balance and then I fall on my face. We've done enough testing. Maybe we can do some more after we've had some lunch. Shall we do that? We continue with that line of conversation when Katori says, there. I wanna ride it too! Amane looked at me. No, I can't let her ride it with me. You're the one with the license, Amane Nene. But you're already better than me. Oh god, she actually looks mad. That might be true for just normal flying, but there's no guarantee that there won't be any problems. The air police might come get us. If something happens, I won't be able to deal with it. Amane, you fly it! Are you serious? Achia responds instinctively and Amane seems a little hurt. Oh my god, we're the worst! However, when I was sitting in the back seat, kicking it in the front seat, watching Amane at the controls, I certainly did feel quite nervous. It's fine, I think it's worth risking my life for. It's flying on the wings that we made after all. Katori swallows as she nods. Okay, I understand. Well then, shall we fly one more time before lunch? Yay! In her wheelchair, Katori throws her arms into the air. I was concerned that she was out of her wheelchair. I make it a lot of fun of the text, but it's fine. Okay, I'll operate the winch. We're putting Katori in the back seat, so give me a hand. Sure. Achia and I pick up Katori and put her in the back seat. How's your seat? Does it feel too loose? Feels just right. That can be Amane's, What's up, Amane? I'm a bit worried because I don't have Aoi here to help me. Oh, I know how you feel, but the person in the back should be even more worried. I'm fine. While we continue the preparations, Achia waits over by the winch. Can I... Oh, no, I didn't mean that. The launch preparations were complete. I gave Achia the signal to commence the launch. I'm so excited! 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 The winches are moving at all. Hey, what's the problem? Achia is waving in this direction. The next moment. Puff! Black smoke was coming from the winch. There's some sort of smoke coming out. Oh yeah. Oh my god, Amane sabotaged it. I'll be back just in case. Please release the tow rope for now. Roger. I checked that Amane had released the tow rope, and then run over to the winch. What's up? It looks like it's broken. Looking at the black smoke rising up like a signal beacon, Achia called out, completely at a loss as to what to do. It's no good, it's broken. Might have sounded like she was in complete despair and she looked at the inside of the winch, which was covered in oil. Oh, really? Katori, who wanted to fly, was downhearted. It looked like one of the parts in the dilapidated old machine had broken and we could no longer use it. It's not. That's a good thing this happened before we tried to launch. If this happened during takeoff, there could have been a big accident. Amane nods as if to say, "You're right." Can this be fixed? This might be hard to do ourselves. We need to ask a professional to fix it. That's going to take a long time though, isn't it? It will take more than just a day or two. For a start, even getting someone to come and get such a bulky machine would be a tough job in itself. To tell the truth, I'm more worried about the cost than the time it will take. So, that's all for today's testing. Oh my god! Sitting in a wheelchair, Katori goes white with shock. Poor Katori. That's what you get for being a bitch.